Friends, we are here. Esperance, Lucky Bay, Cape Le Grand National Park. All throughout our lap of Australia, we kept seeing pictures and hearing about how good Esperance is. And just days before we arrived, Lucky Bay was voted the best beach in the world.
Even though it was almost winter, we did get one perfect day where we parked up on the beach and had a swim. You got it, even Susie went for a dip.
We are Nigel and Sue, and we've spent the last 2.5 years travelling Australia, living in our self-converted camper van. Join us each week for this epic adventure. Shortcut road's a bit dodgy. On the way to Lucky Bay, we stopped off for a coffee at Pink Lake. This one is even called Pink Lake. However, like the other pink lakes we've seen in the last few weeks, it isn't pink. I was just reading about it, and the salinity levels have dropped significantly in this lake once they rerouted a road and put the train line in, and also there's a lot more fresh water going into the lake now, so it's just a kind of boring white colour. Anyway, we needed coffee. So we've just stopped here at the pay station coming into Cape Le Grand National Park. This is actually one of the very few times we've had to show our parks pass. Fortunately, we have one. We've just stopped off this morning to look at Frenchman's Peak, and there's a cave at the top of it there. Can you see? There's like a little bit of daylight poking through. We're almost at Lucky Bay, and this is one of those places that so many people say it's their favourite place they've been to on their lap. It is a little bit overcast today. Hopefully we get some good sunny weather over the next couple of days while we're here. Nigel is straight into the orange shirt. What's going on, mate?
I'm just making myself at home, really. Hey, home at home. I want to have a crack at this Chinese diesel heater. I think today's the day, hence the work shirt. If you've been following our adventures, you'll know that we've had an ongoing saga with our diesel heater, which hasn't been working for 2 years now. But in the meantime, just getting the camp set up here.
Look at that, friends.
What a view.
View from the van door.
This is heaven.
Here we are at Lucky Bay. I'm a bit cold. I'm sitting here doing some editing. And Nigel's working on the diesel heater, which could be a really good thing for me being this cold. He's clearly not that cold.
So I've got to the point where I've removed the existing faulty or unserviceable pump and the filter, and I just want to point out just how squishy this hose is. So we've gone ahead and we're going to replace that with this hard fuel hose. You can't compress it, so the fuel won't cavitate and get air bubbles. Well, it's always going to have air bubbles, but certainly not as many with this U-Butte fuel hose. So I'm just going to copy the lengths there, cut those to length. And we've got these joiners. I'm going to put a new fuel filter in.
Nigel's going under with the contraption. Look at that thing. Can you imagine how excited I'm going to be tomorrow morning if we can turn on that heater while we're still in bed? Now to test.
Okay, so now we're looking good. We've got more fuel than bubbles now, so it's looking good. Then your luck, Sue's going to report that we've got some hot air. It's warm.
It's warm.
Awesome.
Feel it, Nige.
Yeah, we've got warm air, guys.
That fixed for now, we headed down for a walk on the beach. Oh my gosh, guys, this is just incredible. I've never seen sand so white in my life. Squeaky, white. Water's so blue. It's just beautiful. How are you feeling about that swim?
My feet are a bit numb now. It's a bit colder than Albany.
Starting to get some beautiful colours in the sky as the sun sets.
Well, it's a hive of activity in the van tonight. My first task is to grate the rind of the lemon. 2 tablespoons, making a lemon delicious pudding. And while that's happening, Susie's going to make some roast tatey.
And pumpkin.
Potato. And roast pumpkin. And lentil soup, as you do when it's a nice cool night. She's looking pretty good. We've got lentil soup, and we've got roast tatey and pumpkin, and the coup de grace. Oh, did you look at that? That's wicked.
Lemon delicious pudding.
Lemon delicious pudding. Awesome. I guess the point is, people sometimes ask us, why would you want to have an oven in a van? But the reality is, we use the oven a lot.
Yeah.
And there's no way you'd be cooking roast vegetables, and we had pizza last night, and now lemon delicious. So yeah, it's a winner having an oven. The next morning we got up early to check out the sunrise on the beach. My face is lit up like a beacon here. We're just in a bit of gratitude because we've got the most epic camping site within this ground, and as we look out, the porridge is on the stove there on the cook.
Guys, this is the life. Okay, it's a little bit cold. Here we are, parked up with a view out over Lucky Bay, drinking a coffee, eating some leftover lemon delicious pud. Well, Nigel's got banana cake. Nigel's pottering, as he always does. Today, Nigel's trying to shorten this lemon rind grater thing. It's a bit too long to fit in our drawer.
Brilliant machines, these things. So it's called a microplane, and I'm just maybe trying to shorten it from that end, but I don't know.
Just saw these guys coming through the campsite. I think they've given that lady a bit of a shock. Hey, Skips.
And then there was one right by our van.
Well, friends, we've seen a couple of kangaroos hopping towards the beach. So we're going to go and take a walk down there and hopefully actually see some down there. There's actually a lot of seaweed at the moment at this end of the beach. It's a bit better up at the other end.
going in. It'll be a bit fresh.
He's going in, folks.
Woo. It is fresh. Oh, beautiful. I'm alive, I'm alive. I don't know what the temperature is, I don't know, it's hard to say. Remember, temperature's about the same in New Zealand. How's the colour of the water? It's just magnificent, it's so crystal clear. Good to be alive.
And then he left me with the camera and went back out for you know what. It's actually turned out to be a beautiful day here in Lucky Bay. We're very lucky. And now we're even luckier as we're about to drive down onto the beach. Check this out. We parked up and put the chairs out, and Nigel even convinced me to go for a swim. Sadly, we judged the camera angle wrong for the first dip, so I had to go in twice. Well, I did it. I wasn't really sure that I was going to go in, and I can confirm it's very cold in there, but very well worthwhile going in. The sun is super bright. And of course my glasses are right down the end of the van. I don't want to drag sand all the way in. How's this spot though? Wow, we've spent an awesome afternoon here on the beach. Sun's about to go down, so we're going to head back to camp. Nigel wants to capture the sound of the sand crunching under the tyres.
The next day we took a little drive to Hellfire Bay, one of the other beautiful beaches in the area.
So we've come down to have a look at Hellfire Beach. Based on the recommendation of our friends Belle and Meigs. They said that this was one of their favourite beaches. No one else here. Still very early in the morning and super windy today. Can't drive down onto this beach.
Hey everyone, we just want to give a big shout out to all our patrons out there. We really appreciate your support. And if you're enjoying following our journey on YouTube, then please do consider becoming a patron yourself. We've got a link in the description below. Maybe view that support as shouting us a coffee a month. You know, it all adds up to allow us to continue what we're doing, producing these videos, which we hope you continue to enjoy. So again, thank you so much.
Not much to say for the sunrise this morning, everyone. We got up early, drove down onto the beach, and there's no colour in the sky. That's the thing about a sunrise though, to paraphrase Forrest Gump, You never know what you'll get. Every day's different. Today was not so good. The good news is we've got a long drive today, and now that we're up and early, we will be on the road nice and early. Once we have breakfast, we'll head off from here on our way to Kalgoorlie today. As if yesterday's polar plunge wasn't enough.
He's going in.
Nigel, why are your pants up high?
Going for a dip with the sun coming up doesn't get much better, eh? Yoo.
How was it?
It's pretty bracing. Even my hands are cold this morning. Like my hands weren't cold yesterday.
We loved Lucky Bay and we hope you enjoyed seeing it through our eyes.
Join us next week when we do an epic drive across the Nullarbor and stay a few days at one of our favourite free camps of the entire lap to date.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
See ya!